Paul Thompson. I'm the Chief of Cardiology at Hartford Hospital in Hartford, Connecticut in the United States, and I'm honored to be speaking at the Florence Sports Medicine Conference. What I'm going to talk about is whether there are potentially dangerous things about too much exercise. You see, we know that exercise reduces the risk of heart disease, but is there possible heart disease among those athletes who do a very, very large amount of exercise? So what I'm going to talk about is the rare cases of sudden death. I'm going to talk about the possibility that exercise actually can produce some damage to the heart, long, prolonged endurance exercise. I'm going to talk about fibrosis in the heart. I'm going to talk about enlargement of the right ventricle. I'm going to talk about atrial fibrillation, and I'm going to talk about early atherosclerosis. What I mean by that is that there are some long-term, lifelong endurance athletes who seem to get more coronary calcification, which is a sign of cholesterol deposits in their coronary arteries. And finally, I'm going to talk about the fact that some people, some rare individuals, have a genetic defect which leads to exercise actually being dangerous for them. That's a condition called right ventricular cardiomyopathy. And what happens in right ventricular cardiomyopathy is that the right side of the heart enlarges too much. And we know that exercise stresses the right side of the heart. So the possibility exists that these people should actually avoid too much exercise. So we think overall that exercise is good for most people. But there are very few people that have been studied way out at a long and large amount of exercise. That's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about whether exercise could potentially be dangerous if you do too much.